Hey everybody, it's time for a nighttime movie. Oh yeah, it's time for a nighttime movie, cartoon, and anime review intro as the Douglas Blair Roberts YouTube social media personality. There will be two. This is a nighttime version with the skinny jeans sweatsuit with Zipper, one of my real life superhero costumes, but it'll be done as the Douglas Blair Roberts YouTube social media personality based character. Yeah, the songs that will be used will be Sonic Weekend and Sonic Back in Time. Even though it never has to match, I always like it to match. I like the intro and the actual video portion when it's a webcam, and it will be a webcam for the most part from now on, because I just don't feel like finding a bunch of pictures to record a project. So from now on, unless it's a franchise I've never seen before, I haven't seen that much of, it will be a part 1 and 2 webcam, especially now that I know how to use custom thumbtails. So with that being said, you don't want to hear the oh yeah, with that being said, let's get the music started right now. Hey everybody, it's time for my part 1 webcam review and rant remake of the 2016 live action Mattel Toys produced inspired film and adaptation Max Steel. Yeah, Max Steel. I won't take a long time because yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this film. First off, I consider this to be one of the worst superhero movies I've ever seen. However, despite all that, I still like it. Number one, because I'm a biased fan of Max Steel, and number two, I didn't mention this in part two, where I go a little bit more in depth and I give my rating. Both of these videos will be short, by the way, but the part two version will be larger. Um, the second reason I didn't talk about this in part one. The second reason I love armor-based superheroes, mythical and mechanical armor, or a mixture of both, which is what this is one of my all-time favorite superpowers and form of clothing. Missed the days when we all wore short singlet tights with or without straps, regular long tights. Even though I don't really like those that much anymore. Long tights, togas, underwear, boxer short, gym trunks, gloves, combat boots, and double socks and sandals, and many more. Miss the days when we all wore wore that. Many of my real life superhero costumes are similar to that, and armor is included, but I don't have the money to get that yet. And the clothes I wear now sort of serve as armor, protecting me from various hazards, cold weather, and blows and animals, particularly dogs, when I'm outside on patrol. So, with that being said, yeah, that's why I still like this movie. But talk about disappointment. The first issue I have is the marketing. I had no idea there was a Max Steel film. I didn't have no idea until 2017. I saw it on Double Toasted's Worst Movies of 2016, and I decided to look it up. I didn't get around to watching it until 7 years later, 2024. Wanted to do a Max Steel series franchise review to set it up, but I never get around to doing that. I badly want to see the movie. So that was the number one thing, the marketing. So if I enjoyed it, which I did, well, there would never be a part two, because it flopped at the box office and got a 0% on the Rotten Tomato, which is number 2. That's the reason it got it. This was the most bland and boring, lifeless film. Outside of the superhero training scenes, which it takes 39 minutes to finally have Max McGarth, whatever his name was, to get him training, and it takes 60 minutes for Max Steel, the warrior, the superhero, to finally appear, and that's the best stuff. All of the Max Steel armored action sequences are the best parts, followed by the training sequences, and 3 and 4 is everything else, which the 3 and 4, the romance and everything else you don't care about, because this was the most blandest, lifeless film ever. The cartoons were upbeat and fun, and this was just boring, bland, and lifeless. Who made this super brooding, dark, and lifeless? Max Steel, it shouldn't be that. It should be like colorful. It should be colorful, like Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, the Transformers in the MCU movies. That's what Max Steel should be. The Blue Beetle movie, which I didn't mention this in part 2 because I hadn't seen Blue Beetle yet, but redoing this part 1 remake, I have seen the Blue Beetle movie, and the Blue Beetle movie, which was awesome, is everything the Max Steel movie should have been. Which brings me to number 3. Another reason they got it, apart from Max Steel himself, they for the most part got him right. They got his design right. His personality seems to be Max Steel, even though he's a little bit too brooding. They didn't follow the storyline or plot of either Max Steel. It was based on the 2013 series, not that one, and it's sure as hell not the 1997 version. Apologize for my cursing, but yeah. Just talk about disappointment, because I love Max Steel. Would have always loved the Max Steel live action film, and wasted it. Because of this failure, we probably won't see another one for a long time. So yeah, if I enjoyed it like I did, we will never see any and then after such a terrible movie, they had the audacity to set up a sequel. And none of the actors cared about the project. And I thought the guy they got to play Max Steel, well, he was a good look for Max Steel. He was one of the worst actors you could have got. And like I said, no one cared about the project except for Andy Garcia, Claw, the bad guy. The bad guy. He was really into it. He was really into it. But he's the only one who, like Double Toast said, he's the one who showed up for work. Today and gave his best. So that's Max Steel. I talk a little bit more in part 2 and give my rating, but don't have much to say about this. I like it, but it's terrible. I can't defend it. So with that being said, you don't hear the rest of the music, turn the video off right now.
Everyone can do something special.